You're watching Local 4, home of ClickOnDetroit.com. WDIV Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Just 5 days into February, and it's already begun. The race for governor is turning ugly as an attack billboard goes up. This as one campaign is set to launch important ads on the Super Bowl this Sunday. The primary isn't until August, but already gubernatorial politics are heating up in our state.
It appears first blood has already been drawn. You can see it in one of the busiest corridors in Oakland County near M59 and I-75 in Auburn Hills.
And that's where we find Mara McDonald live. And the positioning of this billboard, I guess, makes sense when you look at who's being targeted here.
That's right, Guy. Oakland County Sheriff Mike Bouchard, he has consistently been running number 3 in all the polls since about October, but clearly tonight, somebody wants him out early. It's got high visibility in a very busy corridor in the heart of Oakland County. The billboard asking, what is Sheriff Mike Bouchard up to? And then directs you to a website that is wholly unflattering to the sheriff. Who is behind it? A nonprofit called the Michigan Civic Education Fund. We did a little digging and found out that group is comprised of several attorneys out of Macomb County. Mike Greiner is one of them.
This website is factual, it's clear, it's all background information that people really have a right to know about their elected officials.
The billboard marks the beginning of election hardball. Governor Granholm is term limited, and the battle is on to see who will sit in the governor's office. The primary is in August, the general election November, but the maneuvering to get the nomination is in overdrive in both parties. We asked the sheriff for an on-camera interview tonight to discuss the billboard and its allegations of lawsuits and mismanagement, but he declined. A spokesman promised a statement that hasn't been received yet. The attack on Bouchard marks the first of what will be an avalanche of ugly campaigning over the next several months.
I'm not in anybody's pocket. I'm a private attorney here in Warren. I've been politically active in the past, but right now I'm just in private practice. I have not contributed to any of the candidates for governor, and really the truth is right now I'm just concerned about the direction that our state is in.
Back here live, Guy BC, we just got a statement from the Bouchard campaign. I got it in my email. Let me read it to you. It in part reads, "This is politics at its worst and reeks of desperation. There are many upsides to the information superhighway, but one of the many downsides is that it enables people to voice outright lies and great distortions of the truth." That's what it reads in part. It goes on to say that Bouchard doesn't believe this in any way helps the state or helps us create jobs. We are live in Auburn Hills at this hour. Mara McDonald, Local 4.
All right, Mara, now word is that Ann Arbor businessman Rick Snyder is going to make a splash during the Super Bowl this Sunday. Are you hearing of any other campaign maneuverings going on?
You know, I got a call today, Guy, that attack ads against Congressman Pete Hoekstra, who is currently number 2 in the polls, are already running on the radio in Grand Rapids. So, I mean, here we go. In the last 24 hours, politics has really heated up.
Well, and there's history of this where the Republicans leave themselves so battered that they've got a bloodied candidate going into the general elections. It's happened before, Mara. Thanks so much.
That's right.
Now, unlike the Republican race, the Democratic race for governor is still wide open, and it may soon see a second candidate. Lansing Mayor Verge Bernero is expected to announce his bid Monday. As of now, State Representative Alma Smith is the only Democrat officially in the race. You remember that Lieutenant Governor John Cherry has dropped out. Several other Democrats, including House Speaker Andy Dillon and University of Michigan Regent Denise Ilitch, have shown an interest in running.